Hey, internet. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. I got home from church and took a big long nap. So I showered and now I'm actually brewing some coffee because I'm leaving for a gig in Milwaukee here in the next half hour or so. I am calling today's episode "The Bigger the Breakdown, the Bigger the Breakthrough," and I think this is gonna be a good one. I hope it's gonna be a good one for you. Uh, or I just called it "The Bigger the Breakdown." Dot dot dot. So that's half of a phrase I learned in the Landmark Forum, which I took February of 2022, I guess. Wow. Yeah, a little over a year ago, almost a year and a half ago. And one of the phrases they shared with us at that course was the bigger the breakdown, the bigger the opportunity for a breakthrough. And the idea behind that is to shift your breakdowns into possibility. And what do I mean by a breakdown? Well, I felt like I had a breakdown yesterday. I still really miss the girl from that I had the situationship with that ended in February. I still miss her a lot. I think about her all the time. I went on a date on Friday and the date was nice. She was fun, but she wasn't that girl. And yeah, I don't even remember the afternoon. Oh, I was feeling defeated and lonely, and I committed to doing a morning pages session, which morning pages is this thing from the Artist's Way. You're supposed to do it in the morning. I did it in the afternoon, where you write 3 full pages continuously, um, without without judging what you're writing, without stopping, just write. And I was able to write to the point where I finally was writing about things that I didn't like about my life and things that I wish were different. And I wish I was making more money. I wish I wasn't playing weddings all the time. I wish I had a girlfriend. I wish not even that I had a girlfriend. I wish I believed I had the potential to find a girlfriend. I wish I believed that I had the potential to get gigs that I really want. Um, I wish that I didn't feel like I was just slowly bleeding money and I didn't know how to transition the stuff I do into making money. And yesterday was tough in a lot of ways. I was feeling emotionally raw all day, and then I went and played a wedding, and I realized what I fucking hate about weddings is I'm just so sick of being single and feeling stuck single, feeling like I'm permanently single. And then I go watch these people go get married happily ever after. And maybe they're not even happy. But I'm just part of all these weddings, and I see all these beautiful couples holding hands, dancing, celebrating, and I'm up there and I play and then I go home. And just it doesn't ever seem like that's going to happen to me. And yeah, driving home from the wedding last night, I gave myself permission to cry, and I really let it out. I was really not feeling good. And then I got home around 1:30, and I couldn't go to sleep, and I was I'm going to go walk down Wells and just I don't know, own the landscape, because her and I know, well, she lives nearby, so she still hangs out on Wells Street. She works on Wells. We used to hang out at this bar on Wells, and I walked up and down and just cried, and was just I'm gonna own this part of town because this is where I live, and I'm gonna walk, I can walk up and down here. And yeah, I guess I don't even know. It's a little jumbled. I ran into this guy, and he was show me your favorite dance move. And I danced and he danced. And then he was with this girl. I was are you with that girl? He's no. He's I love her, but she's not going to date me. And I was dude, I've been there. And I saw right to the bottom of him. And yeah, I just got home and I started bawling because it's just I saw this guy who has this girl best friend that he loves, that he just wants to love and have her love him, and she wasn't going to do it for him. And I think he stopped me. I don't know, some cosmic intervention happened there, and it was just dude, I had a situation like that, and now her and I don't talk anymore. And yeah, it was a really big breakdown. But last night, as I was getting ready for bed, or as I was back home, not really getting ready for bed, just kind of at home and up, I saw the breakdown as an opportunity. It was like I let myself cry. I gave myself permission to cry. One of the last things she told me was I was not trustworthy, and I said her name. I'll say it. Whatever. Most people who watch know. I said, Sophia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't trustworthy. I'm sorry that I put you on a pedestal. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to let our relationship be what it was. And I'm sorry that we don't talk anymore. And yeah, I see an opportunity for me to be more trustworthy, not to win her back, but just to like take the lessons to see how God put her in my life for a reason, and he took her out of my life for a reason too. And maybe that reason is some lessons. And maybe I've already identified patience as a lesson I can learn from that experience. And maybe I need to learn to be more trustworthy. And one thing I realized is a buddy sent me money for a CD, I think on Thursday, and I haven't shipped it yet. So I've got the CDs and actually some stickers sitting right here. On the way to the gig, I'm going to go to the post office or the FedEx and ship this to him. I got the address written down. And I am committing to making money off of original music so that I can be trustworthy. And I think if I can be trustworthy, I can make money off original music. And the reason the reason I feel stuck playing weddings is I haven't been trustworthy with myself, with others. I haven't committed to making money off of selling my music. I haven't committed to selling my CDs. I have a closet full of CDs that are just sitting there waiting to be sold. And I haven't been trustworthy with my audience to tell them how they can buy my CDs. I haven't created opportunities to monetize what I'm doing. And I guess I'm just sharing. I had a big breakdown yesterday. I had a big emotional breakdown yesterday. Felt really lonely, felt really sad, felt like my career was hitting a wall. And I am seeing that those feelings are actually guideposts towards the next thing. Those feelings of my life sucks and this is what I'm doing. It's like, okay, like let me change what I'm doing and recognize that I'm not happy when I play weddings. I'm not happy being single. I'm not happy going to weddings, being single, and feeling the crushing weight of their love makes me like want to die, basically. If I'm being totally honest, it makes me just want to drive my car off a highway. And that's a sign that I want to find love. I want to be the type of person that a girl can love unconditionally. I want to share my music. I want to play gigs of original music. It's funny because I'm like all doom and gloom, but I'm playing original music 3 times this week. I'm playing at Boat Drinks on Tuesday, Firewood Barbecue on Wednesday, California Clipper on Thursday, doing original music at all of them, which is awesome. And I feel like I'm failing at doing that. So yeah, day one of committing to making money off my original music. I technically sold these CDs to my buddy Dean, but I haven't given them to yet, so I don't think it counts. I don't think the money is mine until I deliver these to him, which I'm going to do right after this live stream, right before I leave for my gig. And yeah, just I'm going to brainstorm. I'm going to figure out how I can sell my CDs. I know there's people who want to buy my music, and I know there's people who really like what I'm doing and are so excited about the stuff I do in public, the shorts I make, the live streams. And if you like it and you want to help me do it, this Venmo, I have it spelled wrong, Venmo me at Danny-Bauer. If you send me $10 or more, I'll ship you a CD. And I will do it. I'm going to go ship the CD today. Yeah, just see what kind of actionable things can I do to start to make money off my music? How could I make $100 from my music in June? And then maybe in July I can try to make 200. And let's even say, what if I make $100 off my music in June and I reinvest that back into advertisements, reinvest that back into things that turn into more opportunities to make money? Turning the breakdown into a breakthrough. The breakdown was I'm unhappy with my life. And the breakthrough is, well, I think I'd be happier with my life if I was consistently making money off my original music. If I was selling CDs consistently, if I had shows that were making money consistently, if I had systems in place to get more people invested into my world. So maybe that's the commitment. I'm already feeling more engaged. I'm gonna drink some coffee too because I've got a long night ahead of me. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Dean sent me $20. I'm gonna ship these CDs. Probably gonna cost $2 to $3 to ship them, and then I am going to invest the other $17 into some advertisements and see if that can get more people to buy some CDs. And I also know some people who mentioned wanting CDs that I never followed up with. So I'm going to message one of them today, actually two of them today. And maybe I'll go from not having made any money selling CDs to, I guess, and I've already sold 2 other CDs this month, for one for 10 and one for 15. So far, yeah, I should be tracking this. So far this month, I have made $45 off original music. I am committing now that I'm going to run those $45 at Facebook ads to get more people to check out my music and see if that $45, worst case, that turns into people checking out the music. Maybe nobody buys a CD, but I prime people to eventually buy CDs. Yeah, the bigger the breakdown, the bigger the opportunity for the breakthrough. If I reinvest this money back into what I'm doing and start to set up systems where all of a sudden I'm making $500 a month from CDs, it's like, well, that's a different point in my life. And then maybe I can, yeah. So I've made $45 selling CDs this month, and we're a little over halfway through. I'm committed to making another $100 selling CDs this month, $145 selling CDs in June of 2023. Yeah, this breakdown is turning into a breakthrough. I don't know if you can see on my face. I can feel myself wanting to smile. I'm still like, there's a part of me that's like, no, you're sad, don't smile. But I'm feeling myself have a shift here. And yeah, by the way, there's like 3 people here the whole time. That doesn't happen often. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you would like to buy a CD, if you're moved by this concept of your breakdown can turn into a breakthrough, I'm going to be bold and step into a breakthrough right here. My breakthrough is I've got CDs for sale. If you want them, send me a Venmo, and I'll either hand deliver it to you or mail it to you. And even if you don't want a CD, send me a Venmo to help me support me creating original music, original art. I know that what I'm doing, making videos in the park, making all this type of weird, strange, fun content is helpful for people. It's more helpful than playing weddings. And if you like it and you have some extra money, send it my way. I also do coaching. I was also thinking about, like, I was brainstorming at church this morning, I could start a Patreon. That could be a way for people to pay recurring without having to worry about it. And different tiers could be, there could be lower tiers where there's like maybe a private live stream once a month, and higher tiers could be group coaching sessions where we coach you on your career, coach you on how to be creative. Yeah. Well, anyways, I need to run because I got to deliver the CD take the CD to the post office, and then I got to leave for my gig. So, don't run from your breakdowns. When you're feeling a breakdown coming on, I used to hide those feelings. I used to pretend like I wasn't on the verge of tears, pretend like I wasn't upset, pretend like I was happy with everything going on. And yesterday I gave myself permission to feel upset about the state of my life. And by being able to give myself permission about that and get to the other side of it, I'm now seeing opportunities that I wasn't seeing when I didn't want to admit that I wasn't happy with what my life looked like. So I even saw this with a coaching client the other day. I'm not going to share his name for obvious reasons, but we wrote out for 7 minutes, we free wrote, and he wrote about how he felt lazy. And I asked him, and when he shared it, he's like, and I don't even know if that's necessarily true. I was like, what's the inverse of that is possibly true? And he's like, I'm not lazy. He's like, I'm agile and I'm nimble and I'm quick to switch and I'm quick to adjust and adapt. And his face shifted and he lit up and he was all excited. And it was cool to see him, by being able to admit that he felt like he was lazy, he found the truth about himself that he actually embodies, which is that he's nimble, he's agile, he's quick to adjust when he needs to adjust. So, yeah, feel your breakdowns and it'll pave the way for a breakthrough. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.